What a rainy day. And we're just head to this, just me. It's really just me. I'm head to this studio, but first I always love to pop by if I can. Cafe Myriad, because the people are so nice there and it feels nice to start my morning with a smile, a friendly hello. Notice I said hello, not bonjour. Large cappuccino, regular milk, love it. I actually love the milk that Myriad uses, which is another reason why I go. 3.8% milk fat, so freaking good. Always take the stairs. Training tip number 1, move whenever you can, no excuses. Get your ass up, walk the stairs. It's also really great for the butt. Let's go into the studio space. I just love it. I matrixed out. My socks might give me away. Ready to do a day. I'm just leaving the studio after teaching a couple classes, and I was having a conversation with a couple of my clients about training and training hard and then feeling super sore the next day, and maybe training so hard that you're sore for days after, and whether or not that's great for you, good for you, whether or not that's something you want to have, whether it's something you can even have as an option. You know, some people just can't afford to be sore for 5 days. One of the things that I've always asked people is, what are their goals when it comes to training? What is it that they want to accomplish? Because everybody wants to accomplish something different. Everybody has very individual goals, not only because everyone is different physically, but also everyone is different mentally. Some people love to do certain workouts just because of what they get for their own mental health. Perfect example is spinning. When I used to spin and when I used to teach spin, I would see people come in a way where I knew what they were working out that night or that morning, whenever it was for class. It had more to do with where they were at mentally and energetically. Like they had to work something out up here in order to feel better through here. I think a lot has happened and changed since influencing became a thing, but you know, a lot of people follow individuals that they would either like to emulate in their own lives, or they follow people because of the advice they're giving that they want to follow. Every body and everybody is different, and something that I've become increasingly more critical about within my industry is whether or not the trainer is listening to the client. It's such an important and key feature. And as I age with my clients, I realize it's more important for me to train them in what they need than to just train cool moves, impressive exercises, doing the kinds of things that they won't have to do in life, which doesn't serve any purpose. Like, I'll hear stories about people doing crazy kinds of workouts, like, you know, pushing the heaviest objects that could only be found in construction sites, or jumping up and down for 30 minutes straight. And everything is valid. However, why are you training like a Spartan when all you want to do is feel good in your body, move without pain, and have better flexibility and stability? Like, why would you be doing that? I talk to a lot of women and I train a lot of women, and they tell me what their workouts look like outside of Pilates, and I think to myself, like, are you training to become a fireman? Are you training to become search and rescue? Are you in the police program and just forgot to mention it to me? Why are you doing these crazy exercises that are building up inflammation and thus pain in your body? I mean, far be it from me to tell anyone what they should be doing for themselves. Everybody is unique, but you have to align up your goals with how you're going about to achieve them. I also, throughout my years of teaching spin, boot camps, etc., had women specifically come up to me and say, I hate spinning, I hate doing boot camps because I'm getting bulky. Now, that's not bulk, my dear, it's inflammation. And inflammation, it protects your body so that you're not trying to do more. When you've done too much, your body gets inflamed to tell you, slow down. Inflammation is often perceived as bulk when really it's just your muscles that have gotten super inflamed and the tissues have puffed up. All right, 3 back-to-back classes, heading in to take a class and then coming back to practice before I teach my next one. It's a full day. I love training from my home machine. I'm right here on it, and that little piece is actually really cool. That's a handstand tool that trains you to get into the perfect alignment. Anyways, not to get distracted. To finish my general thoughts in terms of doing the right kind of workouts for your body, it really comes down to you understanding what you need, also being honest about what you want, and then also looking at your life and kind of deciding what the priorities are. Because a lot of us, I think, look at trainers and look at workouts and think, that looks like fun, or I want to do that, without thinking, well, what is it actually going to do for my body as the individual, and how is it going to support either my long-term goals or my long-term needs? I'll give you a really great example. When I was in my early 20s and I tore both of my hamstrings at the gluteal attachment, yeah, painful, when I was dancing, I had a physiotherapist that said to me something quite profound. He said, don't worry, you're gonna recover. He said, you're gonna recover because you're doing all the right things now. But do you want to dance until you're 32? Or do you want to potentially go for a hike when you're 70 and be able to bounce a grandchild on your knee? Wow, longevity right there. So many of us want to do things that are impressive, and we sometimes work out more with our ego. And I'm just here to tell you that it's not worth it. It's all fun to be able to do impressive movement and to be able to keep up with, the idea of who you were when you were in your teens or your early 20s, but it's just not sustainable. And you just have to be a little more selective and also a little bit more truthful with yourself and what's actually going to serve you for the purposes of your health, your wellness, and everything in between. So I hope that this was slightly helpful. I look forward to continuing these conversations, so definitely leave any questions or comments you have in the comment section below. And I look forward to seeing you at my next vlog. If you haven't checked out my Instagram yet, my personal page is @LifeByLyd. And of course, you can follow me at Burn Pilates. But I'm hoping that these little vlogs give me a chance to get to know you better, give you a chance to get to know me better. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Have an awesome morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you the next vlog or the next burn.